Don't wanna live as an untold story. Rather go out in a blaze of glory. I can't hear you. I don't fear you. I live now 'cause the bad die last. Dodging bullets with your broken past. I can't hear you.
Alright, welcome to Fiction and Fitness, the YouTube channel that has lots of plans and struggles to actually follow through. Yeah, I'm working on it. So what I have today is actually I wanted to talk a little bit about numbers, and that's because numbers are important both for fitness and fiction. We use numbers basically for our entire lives, including tracking our lives, birthdays, number of years we've been living. Numbers thus are important. And one of the numbers that I had coming up and why I wanted to do this particular video was the fact that as of the beginning of November, yeah, this was supposed to be posted in the beginning of November, I got behind. I was going to post about the fact that I have been lifting for 2 years. That's right, just over 2 years ago, back when I weighed over 200 pounds, I joined a gym at the very end of October. That would be 24-hour fitness. Another set of numbers, yeah. Which actually wasn't too bad of a gym. It was up in Oregon, back when I lived up there. And at the beginning of November, I started lifting. The program I followed was strong lifts. I had a trainer show me how to do the moves because I'd only done like bench. I'd avoided squats because I have bad knees. And I hadn't really ever even heard of deadlift. In fact, I kind of confused the deadlift with jerk and snatch because I'd never done them. So I had a trainer show me how to do the lifts, and then I did strong lifts. And 2 years later, I have done a powerlifting meet. I would like to do another, and I can obviously lift a lot more. I started lifting. I could do 45 pounds on the bench, almost 45 as in the bar on overhead press. That one was a little difficult. I did move to a lower weight for a little bit before I moved up to the bar. And then of course with squats and deadlifts, I started with the bar on the bar, but I was able to move up a lot faster, as most tend to do on those lifts. After that, about a year when I ended up leaving 24-hour fitness, I did some videos of me lifting. I did a 200 pound, or attempted 100, I think I attempted 200 and I failed for squats. It took me a long time to get up there. And then I actually hit my 225 deadlift, which I wasn't sure I was going to make at the time, which was kind of fun. So I have some footage from back when I was lifting at 24-hour fitness, and I'm going to post that here. But since then, I have actually bumped up my numbers a little bit. My last peak cycle, I ended at a 255 deadlift. I don't know if I have filming because I tried to hit above 260 and I actually failed, which happens. And then oddly enough, I got higher on my squat than I thought I would. A year, like 6-8 months ago, I was trying to get above 200. I could get 200, but I tried to get above it, and each time I've tried, I failed. Well, at the end of this peak cycle, I actually got 215. And I have a video of it, and I will post that. But before we get to the lifting videos, I do want to first talk about numbers in writing. And November is a good month for that because November is National Novel Writing Month. So that's actually why I haven't posted any videos. I have actually been writing. I haven't really gone to the gym much either. I'm working on it. I started the month with a cold, but I still was able to get through my writing. And with that comes writing numbers of words. NaNoWriMo's goal is to write 50,000 words of a novel in a month. Now that's a little short for a full novel, but you're talking about not something you're going to publish right away, or what most people shouldn't publish right away. What you're looking at is the first draft. Now the first draft, it's okay if it's 20,000. Yes, I have actually made a 20,000 word novel up to 70,000. It's possible. That's what rewrites are for. It could be as long as 100,000, or my 1 year when I wrote 160,000 words in November. So far this year, I've actually done pretty decent. I've been doing writing both on 2 novels. I actually have a fantasy novel which it has the bulk of the words. I'm going to get 50,000 words on that alone, because the main goal is to write 50,000 on one novel you started at the beginning of the month. So I started a book called Zan. It's just, his name's Alexander, but he goes by Zan, and I don't have a creative title for it. So first draft, that's what it's called. And I have actually on that novel, I have up to almost 38,000 on that. I'm a little stuck on a point, but the good part about NaNoWriMo and first draft writing is if you don't have something to connect the chapters, it doesn't matter. You just skip it and keep writing. That is the goal. Keep writing those words and reach those numbers. So I have almost 38,000 on that one, and then I also have been working on a contemporary. And I've been doing it in a notebook first because I can't really have my computer at work. I don't trust people enough with the way our lockers are, how small they are, and just you don't want to risk the chance of someone taking your computer. So I'm able to work on the contemporary young adult easier on notebook because I don't have much time to write, but I have a little bit. So I've been writing at work, and I use this. It's my little notebook. So I have, and actually I have gotten almost, I think, let me see, I have over 8,000 words now. I am close to, I got 4 chapters done so far, and I'm hoping to maybe get up to 15,000 for the month, which isn't a lot. It's not the 50,000, but I'm a lot slower with contemporary. But again, those are numbers. So I'll have my goal of 15,000 on the young adult, which I just need less than 7,000 more. And then for the fantasy, my goal was 100,000, but probably not going to happen since I'm not at 50,000 yet. We'll just see how far I can get, because I'm still not sure where I'm going with it, because I don't plan or world build. I should work on that too. But so that is what my numbers focus are for writing. It's the actual word count. And why that's important is because word count does matter just a little bit, especially if you're a first-time author when you do get published. Plus, some people in some genres have specific requirements. You're probably not going to have 150,000 words on a middle grade novel unless you're Brandon Mull and you have a several successful series. In fact, I'm using one of his middle grade books to prop up my camera right now. It's like that thick, but it's bigger font. It's a fantasy, so it gets to be longer. Usually around that you'll get more like the 60,000 words range, sometimes up to 70,000. Stories can be a little longer than they used to, even for middle grade. That's below young adult if you don't know. But for young adult, I tend to get around 75,000. My first draft of one was 23,000. That was a failed NaNoWriMo attempt, but I did rewrites, I did edits. When I edit, I add words. Not sure how, but I do. And so I've gotten that up to 70,000. The one that is 180,000 is going to be 2 books. Each book's probably going to be 100,000 just because it's fantasy. It might not even be young adult, even though the characters are young adult. We can talk about genre later. But it's what it's going to be. I still have to do the world building because, yeah, I don't do that. So I have a magic system and all of that, which I may actually do for vlogs. If people are interested in world building, that may be a series I can start. We will have to wait and see. My goal is to post at least once a week, but I need to still get into practice of filming and editing, and I'm looking at Final Cut Pro. We'll see. I also need to start filming at a gym, which is my other new goal, not counting numbers. I'm actually going to be looking for another gym. I do like the one I'm at now, which you'll see in the second videos where I'm doing the heavier lifts, the lifts for this year. That was at Anytime Fitness. So yes, I've done my powerlifting and my intro to lifting all at a commercial gym. I have enough equipment. Sure, there's some stuff they don't have. I'm not able to do, like there's some stuff in my peak cycle that it recommends me doing along with the main lifts, and I can't do them all because I don't have that equipment. But I can still get what I need done. In fact, I may go back to 24-hour fitness because there was one right across the street from work. And there's one near home. Whereas right now I have to drive a long way. And if I have to drive in traffic, it can take me from work to gym about an hour. And I'm not even driving that far. But I live in LA, so traffic and parking are both things. But that's my goal. So I'm trying to do more with this vlogging. I'm going to try to be a little more consistent, but working on it, and then working on all the other stuff. As you can tell, I have a lot of stuff I need to work on. But so for this next part, you'll look at the numbers, and aside from numbers, we have from fiction, we have the fitness numbers, and that is, there's the scale, which okay, yeah, I'm actually maintaining, which that's a good thing. I still need to lose some, but we'll worry about that later, a different one. And we'll go to the more fun one. And this is partly why I started lifting. I'm a little chaotic, I know. I started lifting because I wanted another number to focus on besides the scale. When you're doing weight loss, it's easy to get attached to that scale number. And even now, because, you know, healthy weight for my height is like 125, and I get so close. I'm closer around 130, then it's 135, then 129, 135, 136, 132. It can be maddening. So what I liked about doing what I did this time was I started the weightlifting 2 years ago, and it helped give me different numbers to focus on. And that is how much I can lift, which is kind of probably why I like powerlifting. Your main focus is on how much you can lift. And I still have some goals to hit. I have not hit the 2 times body weight deadlift. I am this close. I would have gotten it if I hadn't failed on this peak cycle. So next peak cycle, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I have gone 1.5 times body weight squat though, so that's good. And then I would like to eventually hit body weight bench. I didn't really work bench much this cycle, so that's why you don't have video of it. I don't film it much either, but I will try to do that later. But I haven't really filmed push press, though. Hopefully I will be before December. That's a goal. Lost my train of thought. Okay, so basically what it did was gave me these numbers to focus on. So now I can focus on new goals. I'm going to try to hit eventually I want to hit a 230 squat. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I'm up to 215, but it's getting harder to increase. But my reason for that is my highest weight was 229. So I think it'd be cool to be able to squat what I weighed. So there's that goal. And then of course I want to hit the 2 times body weight deadlift, and then eventually get to the 315 3-plate deadlift. That's going to be a long time, but we're going to try. And of course the 120, 135 or body weight bench, whichever comes first. Who knows at this point. So yeah, so I have those numbers. Numbers are important for many things, including goals and what you have achieved. And now I'm going to stop rambling and let you just watch the videos. The first 2 are going to be from I think it's been a year ago now, because I went to my stepsister's wedding last year. So it's been a year. I did these. I failed at 200, but I hit over 190 pounds squat. And then I did the 225 deadlift. The ones after that are going to be the 215 squat, and then whatever deadlift I filmed, it may be a fail. I either filmed the successful, which I do have a 255 with more than 1 rep as my new max, but didn't hit the 260. So I will put one of those up as well, and you'll be able to see the difference from when I was lifting over a year ago to now. I didn't film in the beginning, but that's okay. I film periodically, so we will post that, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you like my rambling, or if you like the idea of the world building videos, give it a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe if you want to see me make a fool of myself more, and maybe it'll be more fun. And I'll be like the lifting bro, and I won't promise to post once a week, but you know, we'll get there. So have a good day, happy lifting, and focusing on those positive numbers, and keep writing.